We're coming back at you with another fierce, focused college and career talk. So what are we talking about today, my man?
So today, this is for seniors, but underclassmen, do not despair. So we have talked GPA, we have talked attendance, how that affects our grades, we've talked social media, all building up to the culmination of high school. Senior year, we are going to talk scholarships, FAFSA, FSAID, how to pick a school, you know, what you want to look for in a school.
Should I be looking for the mascot? Should that be a thing I'm looking at to choose?
I do it based on school colors.
What about partying? Party schools? No. What about if my friends are going there or my family's there? Nope. You got better ideas? We'll stand by and wait to hear those.
Okay. So, first, seniors, I created a spreadsheet. It's going to be right outside Dr. Andrews' office.
It's in that folder. That is not the spreadsheet. That is a folder.
That's true.
Okay. Just to clarify.
Very good point. we want to know the excellence you're all achieving. I want to know what school you are going to, and I want to know scholarship money. What kind of scholarship money, so that we can celebrate you guys and share it with everybody out and
making it rain. Scholarship money. Hey, I'll save you money in the long run, obviously.
Absolutely. Expectation for all of us. Every single senior will apply to a trade school, a college, a career pathway, something, but every one of you will apply to at least one. So that's why we've created this spreadsheet. We will find you, we will harass you. I know Dr. Andrews will harass you. Everybody in our senior class will apply to a college or a trade school.
It's all love. It's just all love.
Absolutely.
We just want to make sure you're set up for success. We know it's stressful, but you know what else is stressful? Getting out of high school and not having a plan. That's more stressful. So that's why we're here.
We wanted to touch briefly on what to look for in a school, how to pick a school.
Couple things. I got handy dandy list here that Mr. Hobison created for me. So a couple tips. Make the choice. At the end of the day, you want to make the choice that's best for you. Okay? Does it have your major? Is it close to home if you want to be close to home? Is it far away if you want to be far? How much is it going to cost? That's very, very important. If you're getting a bunch of scholarships for maybe your second or third choice, and your first choice you're not, you got to make that best decision that's going to set you up for success down the road. Plan for the cost of everything. So we just kind of talked about that, but make sure you know exactly how much it's going to cost, what it's going to look like after 4 years, if you're going to be in debt, if you have enough scholarships and grants where you won't. I mean, that would be amazing. There's also ways to get some free college too. Military is a way of doing that. Illinois is a great state for the military benefits. Figure out your priorities and just be honest with yourself. Like, what do you need? If it sounds cool to go away, but you don't like being away from home for more than a couple days, then going to UCLA is probably not the best idea. So just make sure it has what you need, being honest with yourself, and then the best fit for you. What's a gap year? Tell me about a gap year. Some misnomers out there, I think.
There are absolutely some misnomers. What a gap year is not. A gap year is not just not going to do college. You know, maybe I'll do it in a year or two and continuing to work at whatever part-time job you have. And why I say that is because numbers show that if you do that, then the chances of you actually enrolling go down drastically. I can tell you for myself, my gap year was about 12 years between my bachelor's and master's.
That's a gap decade.
That's a long one. That's a long one.
That's a gap dozen.
And by the time I decided to finally go back, I'd already had a family. It just made everything harder. So I'm living proof. Do it now. Get it done.
We've got amazing teachers that are preparing you for college. Don't take that time off and let that stuff get lost in your brain, and you're going to be a lot more productive right after high school.
You're going to take those 12 months after high school. You're going to get on some job sites to see, what it is you might want to major in. You're going to explore finance options.
Go to the military, do the reserves.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So, gap year, no gap year. Next on our list, FSAID. Mr. Beiersdorf has been coming around. Hopefully you have seen him. Have to have an FSAID to do the FAFSA. FAFSA, not an option. You guys are all doing FAFSA. This is the sheet. I can email it to everybody. But it literally step-by-step what you need to do to have an FSAID. FSAID has to be done for FAFSA. FAFSA, December 31st. They picked a good date, but December 31st, baby. We're going live with FAFSA. FAFSA is the money the federal government is going to give you to help with paying for school. Think of it as a giant pot of money. December 31st, people start picking. If you wait until April, the pot's going to have less in it. So
The earlier, the better, definitely. And I also included all of this FSAID, how to do it, tutorial in my parent message last week from Kim Carando. She sent it out, so easy to follow.
what you are going to need: Social Security number, driver's license number. If not a U.S. citizen, your alien registration number, records of investments, bank statements for parents. FSAID, you will need one. Parent will also need one. So get that done at the beginning of break so that you're going to have those so you're ready to roll. FAFSA Day, we are going to have here January 10th. You guys come back to school on the 9th, I believe, and on the 10th we're going to do a FAFSA Day. All seniors come in if you have any questions.
First week of school, we come back.
Yep, and we will help you with FAFSA. School links. If you're on School Links, on the left side, under colleges, there's a scholarship search. It'll match you up. You put your information in there. It'll match you with scholarships. APPILY, Appley, another good scholarship website. Peoria Public Schools Foundation scholarships.
Lots of them.
Google search Peoria Public Schools Foundation scholarships. It'll pop up. There are some that are district-wide, some that are tied just to Richwoods High School. Whatever school you decide you want to go to, check with their financial office because they will have stuff for you as well.
Well, hello guys. I know that you're learning a lot about scholarships and FSAID and FAFSA and all the good things, but also want to mention another opportunity. It is the Peoria Promise tuition reimbursement program that's available if you choose to go to ICC. So if you decide that you'd like to go to ICC, this is a scholarship that you definitely should apply for. You'll do this through the Peoria Promise website. Very easy. It opens February 1st. One of the components is you do need to have your FAFSA completed. And again, this is only for ICC. This will provide up to 50% tuition reimbursement, regardless of what your family makes. So please keep this one in mind. It does open again February 1st through May 15th.
That's all I got. Okay, I'm going to send you off as we go into the holiday break. There's always going to be noise. There's always going to be negativity. There's always going to be people out there trying to get us focused on our differences instead of our similarities. So my advice as we go into break is find the good instead of the bad. Find the positives. Find what we can do instead of what we can't do. What you focus on is going to go a long way in your happiness, and then you'll be happier, and people will want to be around you. Nobody wants to be around a negative Nelly. So social media is always going to have people out there trying to divide us. There's big thing yesterday. That's kind of why I'm jumping in here, just making sure. Man, there's so many things that we all share that we have in common, instead of the differences that can divide us. So, other than that, another awesome episode from Hobison. Again, let us know what you guys want to talk about. We are happy to talk about it. And happy holidays, Merry Christmas, and have a good Christmas. Enjoy break, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.